Do this walk around for you here. That grill, I had that custom made. Hell, it's probably 6-7 years old now. The radiator in there has a wire mesh on it. I can't remember where I got that at, but I put that in there to protect it because that's kind of open. I don't want rocks crushing it. Alright, there's the headline. The shocks are Works triple rates. Stock arms, stainless steel, braided brake lines. I think it's a 2004 YFZ I got those off of. With the master cylinder, 2 lines going, not the splitter. Dual piston. Now the plastics, here they are, cosmetically not in the greatest shape. This is just Plasti Dip. This stuff peels right off. ODI grips, locking grips. I'll never have another set of grips on there. These things are awesome. Extended thumb throttle. The carbs have the easy springs in there. There's a tether. Stop switch. This is a Moose easy clutch perch. Cable, brand new. It broke second day I was out riding this year for Memorial Day weekend. So I just put it on there. That's a Chariot Racing cool head. And got aftermarket cabs, stock CDI, stock stator, V-Force 3 reeds. I think those are Chariot intakes too. They have the crossover tube inside. The wiring was cleaned up at East Coast ATV. Let's see, here's stock heel guards. The chain is a X-ring chain. Brand new chain rollers and a slider I put on this year before I went just one ride on them. So you can see it's missing a bolt there. Dual pingle fuel lines. There's the carbs, 35 millimeter. The choke on this carb doesn't stay up. Actually, no, never mind. That one does stay up. This one over here on the outside doesn't. So you try to pull it up, and it just goes right back down. Now, I guess you could fix that with some sort of wire, but I don't hardly ever have to choke it anyway, and it's on the outside, so you could hold it. Serval Cub cylinder. Stock gas tank. These plastics here too are blue. I just Plasti dipped them black. The pipes they're Pro Circuit pipes. They've been painted, Plasti dipped. Just, I don't know, countless times here. The chrome was pretty crappy on it when I got it. I got this from JDS Customs online. It's a license plate. Use it as a license plate holder. There's a Pro Circuit silencers on it. I have packing too, which I've never used. I'll throw in there. This one's perfect, straight. This one is bent, has that little kink in it, but I've been riding that like that for a few years now. Hasn't affected anything. Now the tail light, it did work for a while, but it hasn't worked in a year or two. I don't know if it's the wiring that got messed up or the light burnout. I'm not sure. Just a single caliper rear brake, has the parking brake block on it. I have a stainless steel line. I bought it when I bought this 4-over swing arm, but the way the brake stay was, I didn't need it. This is a stock line. 4-over swing arm. What that is right there, right, this was a wheelie bar mount. So I took that, I didn't need it, and I took the mounts and I welded them onto the bottom of the skid, or the bottom of the swing arm there, and I mounted the skid plate. It's been on there for, I don't know, since I built the motor, so 5 years or so. Sprockets are newish, a ride or two on them. The shock, it's the stock shock on the back, stock axle, stock rotor. There's the rear master cylinder. Steering, oh, he's talking about the steering stem. Is it bent? I don't know. I don't have any problems with it. I don't know if you could tell, but I did, one of these tie rod ends I broke about 5 years ago, and I replaced. The internals, you got a stainless, the whatever the basket is, the clutch baskets, like a billet cases. There's a little chain whack here, no leaks or anything, but that's been on there forever. Ever since I've had the quad, I haven't any leaks or anything. Trying to see, motor mounts are good. Oh yeah, there's another thing too that you probably wouldn't notice. Where the bolt is under here to take the oil out, I don't know if it's stripped or what, but when I was building it, I put it back together, I tried to turn it, and it felt like it was stripping out. So now what I do is I just turn the quad on its side and then let it empty out the dipstick and then fill it up from the same spot. It's got a billet oversized impeller for the radiator. The radiator's stock, lines are stock. I have that cooler in there. What the hell else? The lights, I didn't cut the lights for the LED, I just put connectors on there. Overflow has been relocated to the front. And I'll give you a nice, try to give you a nice walk around here. Kicker rattles. Thumb throttle. I have the carbs off right now, or the filters off. This thing, I'll even include this spark plug caddy. Here's the filters. It's K&N. Cleaning them up. Well, that's all I could think of. If you want to look at anything else more in detail, just let me know and I'll do another video.